Yo, what's up, everybody? We're back. Another training with Fitness Realty. I'm the broker, TJ McClelland. And tonight's video is going to be off the cuff. I don't have a script, I don't have a plan, and I like doing videos that way the best. So, you can definitely see we're going to try to talk about this. Not I don't know how to even get started on this one, but it's piece of paper that was given to me by a mentor or a class that I went to, and the class was given by Mark Given, and that was out in North Carolina. But he was a really good mentor, good speaker, gave us tons of information about business, about life, about just lots of good topics. And one of the pieces that came out of this class was called "Are You Running Your Business Like a Business?" Now it's been hanging up on my wall. If you could see over here, it was hanging up on my wall since 2016 when I very first got into real estate here in Utah. And I just checked off where I thought I was, and then I kind of ran across this paper, and I've looked at it a bunch of times up on my wall, but it dawned on me that I wanted to kind of readdress and see where I was, see where the business was, see where I'm at, just kind of reevaluate, take an inward look. And this just gives you a bunch of questions, yes, no questions, and you just get to evaluate yourself. So without further ado, we're just going to kind of look at this document, and then I'm just going to talk about it and a little bit about my new assessment and some future thoughts, some kind of I'll just open up to you. And so I apologize for just speaking my mind, right? I guess I'm sorry, but not sorry about that, because that seems to be the best way that I come across. So anyway, we're going to look right here. This is my 2016. If you look at the entire document as a whole, you can really see I don't have a lot of yes marks checked. So you can see there's 44 items, and somebody can count those. I might have counted them wrong. But you can see I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 yeses. Ew. 7 yeses out of 44 things that Mark Given, a great mentor, like I said, thinks that you should be running your business like a business, to mark yes. So let's kind of look at those. Okay, first one that I marked yes in: do you use a neatly bound personalized CMA market presentation? At the time, I was using that. And you'll kind of see there's some crazy things that have happened while I've transitioned into becoming a broker and transitioned into how I kind of operate my business. So you'll see there's a lot of yeses on this sheet that are not on my 2018 evaluation, because I've just transitioned how I do things. Let's see. Can you show your client how to price their home to sell in their time frame? Of course I can. Like, if we can't do that, then we're not doing a good job as realtors. I just added that. I don't know how many people have you've heard say realtor. I just did that. Oops. I wish I could cut that. Just kidding. All right. Do you have a marketing plan and a checklist for your listings? We used to have this very detailed marketing plan, a checklist for how to market the property. I feel like I just don't do that anymore. That checklist requirement, it just doesn't fit in today's market. A lot of it needed to be revamped. So I revamped it years ago. And then what I've found now is that I just don't follow that checklist. And so I should probably revamp it again, but we might attack that one night. Do you know your product, your market, and your competition? Yep. Is your financial house in order so I'm not distracted? Yep. That's a huge one for realtors, right? If we have commission breath, the client's going to know that, right? I mean, if we're in there like, yeah, you should definitely buy this house, like no question about it, they're going to know that you're just in it for the commission. And the way I like to teach is, continue maintaining your day job, right? make sure you have food on the table and you're still living and everything is sufficient for your needs. And then what we do here is transition you into making a little bit of side money, or if like for a couple of us on our team, we're full-time realtors. I know the transition, it feels scary, but eventually you'll get there. Let's see. Do you know where your business comes from specifically? That's down here. And do you track the last 10 transactions? I definitely know. They all come from my warm market. I just don't have any cold calls that just come in from anywhere. I love warm market marketing. So anybody on my team knows that I'm all about the warm market. And of course, I track the last 10 transactions. I actually track all of the transactions. And next, do you have personal website and social media presence? Of course, we have a website. It's not my personal website. It is the entire team's website. I just find I like that one better. And then social media presence, of course, we're all over that. And that's it. Out of that entire list, you can see I wasn't doing a very good job. I mean, we were making money and we're being successful. But at the end of the day, I wasn't really treating it like a business. I feel like now we're more capable of handling business, and I'm treating it more like a business than before. So you'll see I have a lot more yeses marked. I still have a ton of no's. There's some stuff on here I just don't feel like fits how I like doing business. So if it was me, I'd revamp this list a little bit, but this does give a great idea of other things, right? A lot of out-of-the-box thinking, a lot of different perspectives, which is great, right? I'm not saying that you need to do all 44 because you might not have all 44 that even fit what you want to do. So, all right, let's see. Do you have a database of names? Yep. I track it in Cloze, C-L-O-Z-E. Those of you that are on our team, you know what I'm talking about. I don't have a scheduled time each week to communicate with clients and friends. I just don't. Those of you that know me, I have a 24/7 policy on my phone. You can call, text anytime. So I just don't have a specific time where I'm like, I'm going to sit down and do my 8 o'clock calls. I just don't do that. So for those of you that need structure, maybe that would work for you. Do you do this consistently? Do you track your efforts and your successes? So I track my efforts and successes. And consistently, I just use Cloze consistently when I feel like I have free time and I sit down and just bang out some emails, some calls, some texts, right? So I am doing that and tracking it, but I just don't do it at a scheduled time. You can see how these kind of go hand in hand. Do you meet with your clients once a year, review their real estate needs or whatever? Nope. I just kind of communicate about once a month so that they still know I'm around and text them. Do you have a system for generating continuous flow of buyers and sellers? We honestly do not have a system that generates a continuous flow. I want to work on that. 2019, I have goals that are set. Well, they're not all written or anything, right? I want to do a video about reevaluating my goals, which may come right after this video. I just feel like doing more videos. Are you the cause of what's happening? Yes. I definitely believe that the clients that I'm receiving now are all because I'm out there working my warm market. Do you have a buyer interview sheet and a buyer packet? Nope. I just feel like I don't want that. Do you have pre-listing interview form near your phone? Nope. Definitely do not. If I want to take notes on somebody, I'll just write it down on whatever piece of paper I got laying around, which is usually old yellow Post-it notes. I have them all over my desk. Okay, so find a system that works for you, though. Do you have a hot list or warm list? Cloze tracks that for me, right? So that's why I like Cloze. Do you update it and understand its value? Of course, right? When they're hot and they're a client that's looking for a property right now, yeah, of course, I move them to client and they're a hot property, or they're looking for a hot property right now. Of course, we're changing that all the time, and it's in Cloze. It does it for me. All I have to do is decide if they're an active client or a lead client, or if they're a lost client or something like that. Okay, and I can show you guys how to set that up. So do you know how to calculate absorption rates and odds of selling? Yeah, I mean a little bit, but I don't know what they're meaning on this per se, like odds of selling. I mean, if we do a good job, we're going to sell that property. Give or take a little bit right now just because we're in that soft season. So to use a neatly bound personalized CMA market presentation? Nope. My clients pick me because they know I can get the job done. So this is why I don't use this. I guess if I had some cold calls or something like that, I don't know. I'd love to just sit down with them and chit chat about what they need. Me personally, I don't think I need a marketing presentation. Have you trained someone how to prepare your buyer and seller packets? Nope. I do all my own work. Do you have a powerful listing presentation? Nope. I just tell them lots of other people have picked me. You should pick me too. Can you show your client how to price their home to sell? Of course, that's what we do. Can you prove how you are different from your competition? Yeah. There's nothing like Fitness Realty out there. Nowhere. So we're different. Can you demonstrate how you add value to the seller and buyer that your competition doesn't? Yep, we give a sweet discount for committing to do fitness or something that is a growth item, like mental growth, your emotional stability, spirituality, and then of course your physical ability, right? All about that fitness. So of course we demonstrate how we bring value to the seller and buyer. We have tons of years of service. We have tons of reviews of people just raving about us. We have all 5 stars except for one guy that didn't like anything we had to say. So anyway, he gave us a 1 star. Shows at least 5 things that you or your company do that for a client that your competition doesn't do. We have a lot. I just haven't written them down to be, here's our 5 things, right? I do want to tackle this though. So it's one of my items that I really want to work on. So are you prepared to answer the 5 most common objections to listings? I don't even know what those are, so I got to research that. Are you prepared? I mean, I know how to talk about objections to listing a property. Just these 5, I don't know. Are you prepared with facts, dialogues, visual aids, stories, and research? I put it in the maybe. I got lots of facts, lots of dialogues. Maybe some visual aids if they really want to see something. Of course, if it's MLS based or CMA, I can do all that, but I don't have that presentation, like I said. Stories, yeah, we got tons of stories. Research, I'm researching the market all the time. Do you schedule practice time? Nope, I just go out there and do stuff. Do you have a marketing plan and checklist for your listings? Nope. Do you have a great opening that enrolls the seller and buyer, makes them like me? I don't have a great opening that's like, hey, pick me, blah, blah, blah. I just say, I know how to get the job done. So I marked yes, but I could probably work on this a little bit. Do you have dialogues and visual aids to help shift a seller and buyer from price mindset to a results mindset? Yeah, I just tell them about all of the people that have picked us and selected us before, and all of our reviews. If they don't take my word for it, they can look on Google, they can look on Facebook. We have probably about 40 reviews now between the both of those. Do you have, let's see, nope, that's the same one. Do you have routines? Yeah, tons of routines. You guys know I have a lot of routines about going to the gym, about talking to people, about lots of things. Do you have several relocation packages and buyer packages at your desk? Nope, I don't do any of that. Do you have the most common letters that you send out? Nope. Do you know your product, your market, and your competition? Yep. Do you know it better than my customers? Maybe not. Right? I could learn a little bit more about Keller Williams or equity, right? We can do better. Is my financial house in order? Yep. Do you have an organized set of books so you know if your business is profitable? Yep. I track everything now. Do you have an up-to-date, or do we have up-to-date technology and tools? Do I know how to use them? Yeah. I'm the one who trains. So, of course, we know how to use them. And the cool part about what we have here and all of our technology platforms is I'm continuously reevaluating how they're effective, right? Are they working for us? Are they not working for us? Can we scrap them? Can we get something different? Should we get something different? So, of course, yep, I marked yes in that one. Do you have a feel-good account? I don't even know what that is. Nope, don't have that. Do you have wealth creation on automatic pilot? No, we're working hard. Do you have written goals and priorities? Yep. Do you have written business plan, written budget? No. Do you know where your business comes from specifically? Track the last 10 transactions. Like I said, I track everything. Do you have an organized plan to build a business based on customer satisfaction referrals? Heck yeah, that's warm market. We love warm market. Do you have a written career plan? Nope. Bucket list? Nah. I mean, I have a list of things I want to do, but it's not really a bucket list. Do you have a personal website? Social media? Yep, but like I said, not a personal website. Are you easily distracted by the Wall Street Journal? FOMO? No. Do you know your income per hour? No. So there you go. Let's see how many I marked this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's not count the maybe. 9, 10, 11. Excuse me. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Oh, shoot. How many did I count? 19? It's jumped ahead. Let's call it 19. So almost half. So I went from 7 to 19. We're doing a lot better. Equally, that's why the company's growing, right? I feel like we're running the business like a real business, and we're growing, and more people are becoming profitable because we're running the business that way. I'm excited about where we're headed, and I hope that this may help out other people. If you feel like you're not running your business like a business, reevaluate it, right? There's nothing that's stopping you from saying, hey, I mean, I know I'm not perfect, but I'm doing this, this, and this right. We need to work here and here and here a little to do better, and we can scrap item A, B, and C because they just don't do anything for us. They're not effective, right? There's nothing that stops you from reevaluating where you're at in your business, and that's what's cool about how we do things, right? You just saw I'm putting it all out there. I mean, I didn't even mark half of those things as a yes. I didn't have to go in there and just mark some to feel better about the way we're running things. I don't do that. I mean, take the inward look for yourself and make sure that you like what you see, or if you don't like what you see, change it. All right, so that's been another video with me, TJ McClellan, broker of Fitness Realty. I hope this helps you just take a little bit of insight into conducting your business like a business. So, all right, catch you guys later. Oh, actually, stay tuned for goals, which will be the next video. I'm hoping that I'm just going to review my 2018 goals. So, all right.